Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a full-time reseller, and in this video I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I sold, possibly some stuff that I go thrifting, just kind of a look at a few days in a full-time reseller's world. Come along with me and just hope you enjoy the content. As always, drop me a like and subscribe. First up, sold some boots. Let's go grab them. P.S. Did y'all know you're not supposed to be storing leather boots inside plastic? I didn't know that for a long time, so I store all of my shoes in plastic bags just to keep. So you can see I'm in my garage, my nest, the Early Bird Picker nest. But since I'm in the garage, most shoes I store in like these plastic bags. Not so with boots because most boots are leather. Sold. You can see I got my cowboy hat on. Living in Oklahoma, it's actually pretty easy to pick up different boots. You see boots all the time, really. And so for me to pick up boots, I have to get that they're in pretty nice condition or just overall have a nice look to them. I thought these were in really nice condition, and also the branding on them. I find that Ariat boots do really well, and that's what these are. How you spell that is A-R-I-A-T if you're newer into selling boots. I find Justin boots too, and I'll pick those up sometimes. This weekend I found some boots at some garage sales. They just weren't nice enough condition. So let me spin the camera around and show you the condition of these closer up. You can see here we've got some really nice stitching going down the calf, and then a little bit of creasing here through the forefoot, but overall really just a pretty nice condition boot. These sold for $55 with a 15% coupon to the buyer. I have a 15% coupon on my store right now. So coming away with $46.75. I had $7 into these, so nearly before eBay fees, a $40 profit. Pretty happy with that sale. Next up, it is blow molds. It is blow mold season right now. It is the middle of October, and it is definitely time to be selling blow molds. It's really too late to be selling blow molds for Halloween, but it is season to sell blow molds for Christmas. If you're newer into reselling, you definitely want to learn this category. It's I'll show you in a minute. It's just basically blown plastic, and that people put as yard decorations, especially around Christmas time. And some of these can go for really good money, and the people that are buying them are even willing to pay shipping, despite how oversized the box is typically. Mine is a set of Christmas Mary, Joseph, and Baby Jesus blow mold. What you want to look for in blow mold, Empire, E-M-P-I-R-E, just like it sounds, Empire blow molds. Those are, that's probably the #1 brand in blow molds. Sold. You can see I've already got mine in a box to make sure that I had the box when someone came time to buy it. It's not a very big box, so my blow mold's not super big. Alright, hopefully what I've got set up here can help you remember Halloween time. It's time to be selling your Christmas blow molds. You can see mine are really short. What's interesting about my blow molds, most blow molds, I guess I'm just giving info about blow molds. Most blow molds, you can put lights inside. These do not come with lights, and so I'm guessing they were never supposed to have lights. They do have the opening though, although I do not believe that Baby Jesus in the manger does. And it did come with the original box, but the box is just falling apart. But here is the Empire logo, so I did include just this cutout of for the buyer so they could see that it was an Empire nativity set. Unfortunately, here on Joseph, I did have to point out his knee is cracked, and that someone, I didn't do this, but someone had taped his knee back together with backing tape. Although that's probably what I would have done, but it wasn't me. Last sale of the afternoon. This bag of Rothy's. How often do you say that? Not very often. The situation on these is I paid $24 total for both sets of these. One was more than the other because this pair right here, the navy pair, they have insoles, whereas this pair does not. That's why I sold these together. They're both size 5.5, so we've got the black pair and then the navy pair. If you don't know, Rothy's is a major bolo, and they just have a really distinctive look about them. Just basically women's heels of some sort, or flats, basically. And so anyway, like I said, I paid $24. They sold for the pair $75 total, with the, like I said, with the idea that the person could switch the insoles from this pair to this pair when they needed the insoles. And so I just thought it'd be easier to sell the pairs together. I got $75 with my 15% off coupon that I gave out, and so I think I'm getting like $63.75 plus shipping, so more than doubling my money. I'm happy with this sale. What I wanted to add about those Rothy's, had those not been a size 5.5 each, I probably could have easily gotten the $75 for shoes that were in that nice of condition for the Rothy's. Probably could have gotten $75 each on them had they been more of like a size 7, 8, or even up to like a 9. but being a size 5.5, that is just such a small percentage of people that wear that small of a size. That's why I didn't get quite as much money. So it is a major bolo, so don't let the sales price on that throw you off. I did make good money, but it'd be even better money if you find more of a just standard size. A couple things going out this morning, let me show you. It took a week, but we are gonna get this Trek kids bike out the door. Gonna get $50 for it, and I had 16 into it. This is a Facebook Marketplace, local meetup, I think, obviously. Have any of you guys ever tried to ship a bike? I certainly haven't, and I just can't imagine that it'd be worth all the hassle, the struggle trying to find a box big enough, taking it apart, and just honestly, I'm not sure anybody, well, I mean, I guess I do look up Facebook solds, and I do see that people buy used bikes with plus shipping on eBay, but I just don't want to be the one that does it. Sold. You always gotta love this when you find it brand new. It tags Levi's 511 Slims at Goodwill. That was a pretty good buy. I think I probably paid like $5 for these. Possibly $7. Anyway, they sold for $29 plus shipping. I was surprised at how long they took to sell. They took several weeks. Anytime you have something that's brand new, in demand, with tags, and at a really low price point compared to others, you just think it sells, but sometimes things just don't. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. I'm really contemplating doing a fun video project. I don't know if it'd be called fun. I think it'd be fun for you guys to watch, but the video project would be documenting how many minutes a day I do every task. And so at the end of the day, it'd be kind of like a week in the life of a full-time reseller. At the end of the day, I'd say this is the number of minutes I did driving, this is the number of minutes I went sourcing. I think it could be pretty highlighting or enlightening for me to see how many minutes I go sourcing and driving from place to place as compared to listing. And so my goal each day is to list 10 things. That doesn't always happen. Most days it does not happen. What tends to happen is I'll have a day where I list like 20 to 25 things, and then the next day I'll list like 3 to 5 things or something like that. And so my goal would be to list 10 things a day, to stay on track with that, and just give a insider's look. If you're new into reselling, that'd be especially who this is for, to say, look, if you're wanting to get into reselling, or if you're wanting to make the switch from a part-time reseller to a full-time reseller, here's what my hours look like. It's definitely, I do not work I don't work completely from like the second I get up to the second I go to bed. That I basically stop working at 5, just like a regular job, so I give myself downtime. But anyway, I think it'd be kind of a fun video project, and comment down below if you want to see that. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to start on that. Today is Sunday, and I'd want to do it like for a week, or at least Monday through Friday. So I'm going to make that decision, and I guess on the next video, you'll know, because it'll be that video or not. Again, thanks again for watching. I'm Rafa, and I'll see all y'all on the next video.